these are some of the tools, guys, that I've been using this entire wedding season, and I will continue to use them. What's up, bros? Welcome back to another DJ Tips and Tricks video brought to you by my friends over at Colorado Sound and Light. If you guys remember, a few months ago I showed you guys the really cool projector mount that they make, and a lot of you guys really loved that video. That video did extremely well, and I'm excited to show you guys some other awesome products that my friends over at Colorado Sound and Light make. I think they are something that you will really and truly benefit from, so I'm excited to show you guys all these things that I think you guys should definitely pick up. Let's jump right into it. Here we go. Woo! Alright, bros, so check this out. I have a couple of things to show you guys, and then I'm going to show you guys how you can kind of put together everything to make a really cool portable system. So first up, let's jump in with these little baby clamps. So these little guys were actually sent to me quite a long time ago, and I never showed you guys these because I installed them on my tripod and I never talked about them. But these are quick release clamps for your tripods. If you guys have tripods, you guys probably have these old school traditional knobs here. You use them to raise and lower your tripods, and basically what you do is you twist and you twist and it locks everything into place. These, however, are quick release clamps. They're really cool. They're kind of like the ones that you see on bicycles. That eliminates the need for twisting and turning, and basically it allows you to simply unclick and raise. Whoa, these are my Frankenstein, so they're hydraulics. So you saw as soon as I unclicked it, it raised up, and now I gotta bring it down. Ugh. Lock it in. And they're super easy to install. All you have to do is untighten this all the way until the screw itself comes out of the holes, and then all you have to do is shove your new screw through your tripod, and just like that you'll add quick release clamps to your tripod. You definitely need to pick yourself up a pair. Next up is this Y cable. Now it looks like an ordinary splitter. It's not that. It's much more than that. This is a locking splitter. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but global warming has caused a surge of these so-called rustic weddings. Basically, a bride and groom booked this super old, beat up barn. And what'll happen is, oftentimes the outlets that are there are not very good, and you plug your equipment in and then you're into your peak hour set, and next thing you know, boom, your cables came unplugged. It's happened to all of us, and well, this promises to fix the issue. It's really quite simple the way this works. It's a simple Y cable, we get that, but on the ground here is actually a screw. All you do is plug this into the outlet, and then you bring in this screw, you tighten it up, and then, my friends, you have just locked your power cable into the wall. And this also solves the issue at super fancy venues that tell you, don't tape up my wall. It's totally safe, so don't worry about electrocuting yourself. It is only the ground. It's a really awesome product that I actually saw at my first DJ Expo back in 2017, I think it was. I saw this and I immediately knew I had to have one. Today we have one of those very stubborn outlets that just don't stay. So as you guys can see, it's really loose. So a solution that you can use for this, pro tip, is you can tape your cord. So basically what we do is we take some gaff tape, we go in, and we tape to the wall. But it's not very good, so I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this, and I'm gonna show you guys this solution. Let me demonstrate here. I'll come out of here. You can just twist to lock it, and then what you have is a nice tight cable, so even if you tug, it is not coming out of there. Now we're on to the good stuff. This is one that I'm really excited about. This right here is my microphone, the microphone that I use at all my events. This is a Shure QLXD microphone. I love this guy. Hands down, one of the best microphones you can get. This is my go-to microphone. It comes with these big-ass antennas right here. This runs on TV channels. That's how good it is. Take out my microphone. Also gonna take out my little mixer. By the way, this is a Yamaha MG06X. There is one that doesn't have the effects. That's the one I recommend, the one without the effects, because honestly, I don't use the effects, and you can probably save yourself about 20 bucks if you buy the mixer without the effects. Hands down, the best, the go-to ceremony mixer right here. Love this little guy. But what I really want to show you guys is this thing right here. This is a battery pack. It's a 12-volt battery pack, and as you guys can see, it's got a little voltage meter right here on the center. And what this basically does is it allows you to power things like your ceremony mixer and your microphone. And it's super easy to use. So with this, you get a couple of cables with it. You get these connectors here. These are the perfect size for your mixer, your Yamaha mixer. You'll get a charger. The charger is also very cool. It's got a little LED here on the back. It'll stay red if it isn't fully charged, and then it'll turn green when your battery pack is fully charged. Now, it comes with two of these little cables here. One for your ceremony mixer and one for your microphone. All you do is come right out of here in the back and go in. As you guys can see, they both turned on. I know what you guys are asking. What's the battery life on this little battery pack here? I don't want to tell you exactly how much the battery life is, because quite frankly, I don't know. I've used it at about 3 to 4 wedding ceremonies, and it's never died on me. My ceremonies typically last about 30 minutes. I usually start playing 30 minutes beforehand, so it's about an hour total that I play at my ceremonies. So you definitely get good battery life out of this, and also I've run it with just my microphones, just the microphone by itself like this, and I've been able to do 2 full events with this little battery pack. Definitely lasts a long time. This is only a 12. They make a smaller one and a bigger one, so depending on where you want to go, how much battery you need, I think 12 is the sweet spot. 12 is the one I recommend. Last and final thing I want to show you is, I've already mentioned it in one of my videos, is my Bose S1 Pro. Hold that thought. Now, I love this guy so much, I went out and bought 2. The only thing that sucks are these covers. These covers don't do a very good job of protecting these things. These things are all scuffed up and they're pretty new. Now, the reason I want to show you guys these Bose S1s with this battery pack is because what essentially you have here is a fully battery powered system. With this, all you need is an iPad, batteries for your microphone, and you're pretty much set to rock a wedding ceremony or your cocktail hour. Now, I have seen guys using the Bose S1 Pros as their main sound system for their receptions. Please stop doing that. Do not do that. The reason I don't recommend using these Bose systems for your main reception system is because they're readily available to traditional consumers, which means is that if you're just a regular guy and you go into Best Buy, you'll probably find these Bose S1 Pros in the speaker aisle. Don't want your clients thinking that you just went down to Best Buy, bought some speakers, and now you're a DJ. These are a little bit too easily accessible, so just bear that in mind. They are not cheap, but they're also not too expensive. They can run anywhere from 600 to 700 bucks, depends. However, you do have to be careful because some models aren't sold with the battery. Also, you're gonna wanna buy a cover, which the cover isn't too much, it's about 30, 40 bucks. But like I said, the cover isn't great. They are loud, but I will say this, at higher volumes, these do tend to start clipping and distorting the sound. I probably wouldn't use them to DJ with, but for a cocktail or ceremony, they are absolutely great. Back here you have all your inputs. You have an aux input, you have a Bluetooth input. Bluetooth is crucial. That's why I love using this. This eliminates the need of having that aux cord or that, 3.5 millimeter to XLR or RCA. This eliminates that completely. I'm gonna go grab an XLR. I got a short little XLR here. And I can do one of 2 ways. I can plug it into my mixer, or I can come right out of here into our Bose S1 Pro. I'm going to eliminate this little ceremony mixer. I usually use my laptop for when I do my ceremonies, so I tend to use this one a little bit better. Also, I like having the knobs right in front of me as opposed to in the back of the speaker, but it does have a built-in mixer on the back of the Bose S1 Pro. However, I probably recommend you getting a little external mixer rather than doing it on the back of the Bose S1 Pro. It's all personal preference. If you want to cheap out and do it that way, you can, but it's just not a good look. So I recommend at least picking up this little $100 mixer. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to come right out of my mic and I'm going to go into the back of my Bose S1 Pro. There's a little dip switch that I can hit to set it to microphone. I'm going to go ahead and scan the system, turn my microphone on, and I'm going to pair my mic. We're good to go. And now, whoa! This little Bose S1 has built-in reverb, so right now you're hearing a bit of reverb. Hear that? So that's great for vocalists, for guitarists, for singers, but if you're just a ceremony, you probably don't need that reverb, so you can easily shut it off like I did right there. See that? No reverb, reverb on. So really cool. Also in the back here, this only has a 2-band EQ, not a 3-band EQ. So just bear in mind that it doesn't have the mid. It has treble and it has bass, but no mids, which honestly you don't really need if you're just using like a small system like this. And as you guys can see, whoa, this thing is so loud actually that my neighbors actually called the cops on me because I was playing music out of this thing and apparently it was too loud. So that just goes to show how loud this thing is. I was packing for my Florida destination wedding. I was bumping some tunes, and next thing you know, the cops are outside my door saying I was loud. And honestly speaking, I did not think I was loud, but to each his own. So what I want to show you guys is how I essentially made a fully wireless battery-powered system using the tools that I've shown you guys throughout this video. Let's dock it. What I've done here is created a completely wireless PA system. I'm gonna flip this around so you guys can see here on the side. There is absolutely no power going into our system. I can tap here. Yeah. And if you attach an iPad, you can really take this to the next level. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my strictly saxophone upscale mix. See? So right now I am playing the music out of my iPod. I have been loving using this rig here. If you guys have watched my older gig logs, you guys know what my old school ceremony system, what my old school cocktail system was. And when I heard about this Bose S1 Pro, I was like, I gotta get this thing. And I loved it so much, I had to get a second one. But I emphasize this, I do not recommend, guys, please stop using this as your rig for reception. Please don't use this as your main rig. This is a great rig for a fill speaker maybe, but not for actual dance. It does tend to distort at higher volumes. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's a little bit hard here on video, but I'm going to crank this all the way and you'll hear how the volume is not the best when it's at full power. You crank it anything above 75%, you're going to distort the volume. So, I don't know if you guys could tell there, but it was very distorted. So I don't recommend you guys using this as that main reception system. But aside from that, that is it. These are some of the tools, guys, that I've been using this entire wedding season, and I will continue to use them just because it's so light and portable, and most of all, it's battery powered. The future of DJing, I said it before and I'll say it again, is battery powered everything. Thank you, bro, so much for watching this tips and tricks video. I'm gonna leave a link down below for all the equipment I discussed in this video, as well as that mixer, these Bose S1 Pros. And if you use discount code BARR at checkout at Colorado Sound and Light, you'll be getting a discount on the clamps, the Y splitter, and the battery pack. The battery pack is the one that I recommend you guys pick up. If you have any questions, guys, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be sure to answer all your questions about the Bose S1, about the battery pack, about my microphone, that mixer, the Y splitter, the clamp, anything you need to know. Please, please, please don't hesitate to ask. And once more, I want to send a huge shout out to my friends over at Colorado Sound and Light. Please like this video if you like this, subscribe if you're new around here, and if you really want to help me out, don't forget to turn on that bell so that you can be notified next time we do another DJ tips and tricks video. Let me know what you'd like to see in the next video down in the comments below. Signing off, DJ Barr. Stay awesome, bros. Peace.